Hello, friends. I am Sarah Moore, author of Peaceful Discipline, founder of Dandelion Seeds Positive Parenting. And right here, where you are watching this video, I'm board president for the American Society for the Positive Care of Children. I have yet another one of our fabulous board members with me today, Destini Ann, parenting educator extraordinaire. I personally added the word extraordinaire to her title, but I'm going with it. And also, honestly, one of my favorite humans and sister of my soul. Thank you, Destiny, for hanging out with me for a minute.
Oh, thank you so much, Sarah. I just love you so much. I just appreciate you. And anytime we get to talk, I just am nourished and enriched. So I'm so glad that we're talking today.
I feel totally the same way. All right, let's just dive right in, friend. Let's talk about a myth in parenting that you would love to dispel if you could.
Yeah, emotional regulation, okay? Just it's such a buzzword right now. I'm so glad that as parents we're talking about our emotions. And I do also think that sometimes we get it confused and think that emotional regulation means that we are calm all of the time or that we need to take a deep breath in order to be able to interact with our kids. And I think that it is one of the ways that we make ourselves small in parenting, right? Emotional regulation just means that our emotions, we're in control of them and we're able to make decisions that are in alignment with our values, um, and not necessarily have our emotions be in the driver's seat. And sometimes that means we're calm. Sometimes that means that we're loud and silly. Sometimes that means that we're assertive. And so I think it's really important that we remember that if you are acting in accordance with your values and you are making conscious decisions, you are emotionally regulated, period. And that's going to look different for everybody across cultures, across tone, across situations. And so, not putting ourselves in a box for emotional regulation.
I love that so much. And we are so totally aligned, friend, because I often talk about how there's this lie in parenting that we're supposed to be the calm in our child's storm. Well, I don't know about you, but if my child's standing out in a thunderstorm and I go out there with her, I'm getting wet too. We get to have feelings as well. So I love that you are normalizing that. So maybe I can
Oh,
be
Sarah, wait, can we
umbrella.
just like
That's it.
pause? I have to like pause at that metaphor because I've never heard that. I've heard the calm in our kids' storm, but I've never seen that visual of like, hey, we're actually in the rain with them too. And so we're going to have feelings and experiences and emotions as well. And so, yeah, just thank you for that visual because you're absolutely right.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So, question number two. I feel like a game show host here.
Yeah.
Behind door number two. Based on your area of expertise in parenting education, what's one thing you wish more parents or caregivers understood?
I wish more parents and caregivers gave more emphasis on the power of repair. I think we put a lot of effort into preventative measures, which is so important, the environment, how we interact with them, and being proactive in our parenting actions. But the impact that repair has on the connection with our child seeing us come back and take accountability, seeing us recap and allowing them to process and experience can make or break our children feeling alone in their experience versus feeling like this is a journey that we are taking together with them. And I think that that is just so important when our children's cognitive abilities develop more, or even when they become adults, being able to look back on the relationship with repair versus without it makes such a big difference.
So important, and I love that you highlighted that. Last but not least, if you could give people one actionable tip that they could start doing right this second after they're done watching this video, what would you invite parents and caregivers to do?
Okay, this is one of my favorite things. And as someone who has had a lot of anxiety in parenting, it has been one of the things that makes the biggest difference when it comes to emotional safety and responding rather than reacting. Respond with a hug to as many things as you can. I have a 7-year old, and sometimes, the small things are the big things, and there's big feelings. And my initial response, just responding with a hug, or my preteen who maybe is sharing the drama about the school. And I'm like, like I want to cringe and I want to say something, I want to correct, and respond with a hug first. It's so good for them and their nervous system, but it also co-regulates us and our nervous system and kind of brings our rational thinking back online so that we can make more conscious decisions in how we respond to the tantrum or the drama or the back talk or the resistance, whatever it is. Just as many times as you can, let a hug be a response. It is the pause that I wish that I had 5 years ago.
Friends who are watching and or listening to this, do you see why I love this woman? Like, some of it right here. This is so much gold that you are sharing with us in this brief little video. Thank you so much for all that you are and all that you do. Where can people find out about you and give you a follow?
Yes, it's just Destini.Ann on all the things, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all the things.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And we will see you for our next board member snippet coming up very soon.